Hey everyone, you're listening to The Public Affair with me, Andrew G. I see someone different every episode, but do me a favor, keep it between us.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Andrew G, and welcome to this really great and exciting episode of The Public Affair. Of course, before we get started, I definitely want to take this opportunity to thank everybody who's been supporting this podcast for over 60 episodes of The Public Affair. Soon we'll be at 100 before I know it, and I don't know what to do with myself. I'm trying to plan a party, but we'll see how that goes. And of course, thank you to Mike Hamilton with Rogue Media Network and his whole team for making sure that every episode of The Public Affair is up to quality standards, darling. We appreciate it. Before we get started with this really great episode that I've been dying to shoot for a long time, I definitely want to give a shout out to a few of our sponsors of The Public Affair. This episode is brought to you by Arjon Painting with my boy Juan Arjon. He's a family-owned local paint company that specializes in residential homes, both interior and exterior. He offers the best quality guaranteed. So of course, if you need your home painted, you're going to call my boy Juan Arjon with Arjon Painting. Thank you for being such a long-time sponsor of The Public Affair. Juan, you are the best. Of course, to B&J Refinishing with my boy Frank Baiza. He focuses on resurfacing bathtubs, counters, sinks, tiles, and more to original showroom quality, offers 5-year warranty on most work, and has the best prices in town. And as I say in every single episode, Frank doesn't stop there. He's a true hustler. He also has Co-Town Tint, which is a mobile tint and detailing business that offers the best high quality film and products and will be all competitor prices. And Frank pretty much does it all. So basically, if you ask him, do you do this? He says yes, or he can do it. Frank, thank you so much for being such a long-time sponsor of The Public Affair and giving us this episode. Of course, to Jeffrey Monreal with Pollo Box and Audio. He focuses on installation of stereos, door speakers, and audio systems. He also specializes in building custom subwoofer enclosures and much more. Jeffrey is a jack of all trades. He's hooked my car up from the ground up with like features that I imagined impossible, and he made it happen. Jeffrey, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair with Pollo Box and Audio. Of course, to David Santabanez with Alinea Real Estate. He's the #1 sales agent in his office to help you buy a home or sell your home. He's been trying to find me my dream chateau, as I've said in the last few episodes. You know, I'm just being a little bit meticulous. We're gonna find it, okay? Follow him on Facebook at David with Alinea. Call the number on the screen, darling, for all your real estate needs. David, thank you so much for being a longtime sponsor of The Public Affair. Of course, to Marcos Cordero with Midway Nutrition. He's located on Hewitt Drive. He offers meal replacement shakes with tons of different flavors. And to this day, I think my favorite still is the Honey Nut Cheerio, even though I got the butter pecan the other day, and it was life, darling. It was life. So if you're looking for a little bit more of a healthier meal replacement, you definitely want to hit Midway Nutrition with my boy Marcos Cordero, located on Hewitt Drive. You can also hit up Waco Nutrition and Energy, located on Spate, in case you're a little bit closer to that area. Of course, the Elite Barbershop with my boy Sid Rodriguez. He's located on Hewitt Drive. You can download the Cut app or call the number on the screen to book. He's making me look like a whole entire snack for this episode of The Public Affair and more than 60 episodes. Thank you so much, Sid Rodriguez. And shout out to his whole team, Marcus Guerrero, Chris Reyes, Santos Cordova, and my boy D-Rod over there. The whole team is professional. They are concise. They're amazing. I love Elite Barbershop. Thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, the Four Brothers Construction with my boy Joe Olvera. He provides custom home designs and renovations. He also focuses on roofing, remodeling, renovations, plumbing, tree removal, electrical work, and so much more. Joe and his whole entire team of snacks do it all. So if you guys need any of those work done, make sure you call Four Brothers Construction. Very professional, very punctual, very everything. I love them so much. Thank you to Four Brothers Construction for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, the Free Fit Athletics with my boy Trevor Owen. He's an apparel business with the best workout, exercise, and athletic clothing and gear with the best quality and comfort guaranteed. Make sure you check out freefitathletics.com or call the number on the screen for more information. I love my shirt that I ordered from Free Fit Athletics. I wore it on my last episode. I want to wear it every single day, but that's gross. And I'm going to order more and more. I cannot wait. When he says that the quality is amazing, he's being completely honest. It really is. So thank you so much for sponsoring this episode. Of course, to Kaylin Flores with Elevate, Waco's newest premier shop selling nothing but the best. And they're getting a new location, which is going to be announced very, very soon. Elevate is proud to bring you all of one-of-a-kind attire and the most exotic merchandise on the market. They guarantee all gas and no breaks. Make sure you follow them on Facebook and Instagram for the new location announcement and all the other services that they offer. Kaylin, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. More to come later. All right, guys, so I'm really excited for this episode of The Public Affair. I brought in a young talent from town. I'm really excited to have this person on the show. Somebody referred me to him about a year ago, and I got the chance to meet him at his employer. And he's a Latin trap music artist to start, which is like my shit, okay? And so I really wanted to see how consistent this guy was gonna be with the music. And he really has been. He's very talented. I really wanted to give him this platform to showcase his talent, showcase who he is and what we can expect in the future, which is kind of the direction that I'm going for in this episode. So without further ado, I'd really like to introduce and welcome Latin trap singer Richie, to the Public Affair. How you doing today?
Hey, good. Thanks for having me.
Of course.
I'm excited to be here.
Yes, well, I'm really excited for you to be here. Thank you so much for coming. Like I said, I knew a guy named Jared who is friends with my friend Eduardo Lopez. And about a year ago, he told me about this artist named Richie.
Been a year ago.
It's been about a year.
Been that long?
Yeah, no,
that's
seriously. Because that's when we met. And so he told me, yo, there's this guy who sounds like Bad Bunny. And there's this song called Protocolo on thing. Can you share it? Can you do this? Can you have him on the show? Well, at the time, I only knew for you to only have that one song. So everybody, excuse me, that's the wine. everybody refers their friends to the show. You know what I mean? I've had some of the friends on the show because they're doing really amazing things. And then some of them I'm like, I'll see what's up, because, you know, they're not really consistent. And so with you, I wanted to give you the opportunity because I heard that song. And I was like, oh, I really hope he sticks to it. And that was Protocolo on Spotify.
For sure.
And then you did, because like here we are a year later and I'm 55 pounds lighter. And so I really just like was like, okay, now's your time to shine. So thank you for being here. And how do you feel?
I feel amazing, man. Just been working. Like you said, it's been a year. I had probably 1 or 2 songs out by that time.
Okay.
Now I have close to 8. So just working.
No, and you really have. I was going through your catalog today at the barbershop when I was getting my haircut with Sid.
Oh, yeah.
And I played your newest single, Frio, which we're going to get into later. But when I said, just listen to this kid, I promise he's really, at the time I thought you were like 24. And
24.
He told me that he was 20 when he walked in. He almost tricked us. I couldn't give him any of my red wine, which I have to be ghetto and put it in the red Solo cup. Because, okay. And so I played him the song and he was like, whoa, Andrew, this is really amazing. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm telling you guys, like, and I sent somebody else your catalog on Apple Music. We're going to put the links and everything. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So definitely, like I said, can you tell us a little bit about, a lot of my guests are probably not going to know, or excuse me, a lot of my audience are probably not going to know who you are because you are very young. And a lot of the people that watch the show are about my age. And they're probably going to be like, who the hell is this kid? And why do you have him on the show? And if he sucked, I wouldn't have him on the show. Can you introduce us to who you are and life growing up and stuff?
Yeah, for sure. So first of all, thanks for having me again. I'm Richie, up and coming artist.
Yes.
Born in Mexico.
Ooh, what part of Mexico?
Monterrey, Mexico.
You know I'm banned.
Monterrey.
I'm banned. I can't go back.
No way.
Not in Monterrey, but like it's a long story. Go watch some of my older episodes.
Okay. But
you can't be gay, so.
But grew up here, Houston, then moved to Waco.
Yeah.
I don't know, just a young kid with big dreams.
Right. Oh, so you're originally from Houston.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So when did you move here to Waco?
I moved here around 2015.
Okay. So he's fresh meat. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, you probably don't know a lot of people in town. And that's what I'm saying. I'm really happy that I got the opportunity to listen to your music because I really do feel like we're looking at a star in the making. And a lot of people are going to say that I'm crazy, but they said the same thing about Splash and look at him now. So, okay. Splash, I don't know. You know him? No? Okay, cool. All right. I do. So he was on this show. Anyway, okay. So can you talk to us a little bit about your life growing up? Like you said, you moved here from Houston. I mean, did you have to deal with any adversities or anything, or what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, Spanish is my first language, so it was hard at the beginning to learn how to speak English.
Oh,
correctly.
okay.
And that was kind of the hardest part.
Right.
I mean,
how long did what a lot of people that go through that similar situation, that are from Mexico but they grow up here, how long does it take you to learn English? I mean, do you just do that in school? Because surely at home they're speaking Spanish.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, okay.
For sure. I mean, it was at school. It took me about 2-3 years to get it good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but you started like I guess elementary like in the United States, correct? Like okay, cool. So it wasn't that bad. I got you. All right. And so then you moved here to Waco in 2015. So which high school did you graduate from?
University
okay, so he's South Waco. There you go.
Yeah, South Waco.
Yeah, there's a lot of a lot of my guests that were on the show went to university, and that's just by fluke. I don't know how that happened, but it just did. Yeah. Would you say that you were able to, I guess, fit in? I guess for the most
pretty
part?
quickly because I mean I started playing soccer also. That's where I gained a lot of my friends.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
okay. So do you still play soccer now, or I sponsor soccer teams
with the boys, just every now and then, but
just like indoor and shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
sure.
I don't know why when I started this podcast, all of a sudden I got involved in soccer so much. You know what I mean? And so
sport here.
No, yeah, you should definitely. My gym, Soko, they do open play on Friday nights. You should definitely. I think that's a good way for you to market. And then we'll play your songs. And they'll be like, who's that? I'm like, that kid over there. Yeah, the goalie. It's his song.
Nah, definitely not goalie.
No, did you play? Why would you guys say it like that? Some of the goalies are fine, Richie.
Yeah.
Is it Richie or is it Ricky or am I saying it wrong or what's going on?
No, my nickname has always been Ricky, but I kind of turned into Richie for like my artist name.
Right, and why did you do that? Were we getting it wrong this whole time?
No.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get creative.
Okay. Now, you know what? But I noticed that in your name, there's like an X. So instead of RICHY, there's R. Is that for sex, or what are we doing with the X there? Okay.
Come on, nah. Keep it PG-13 over here.
PG-13?
Yeah.
We're 18 years old. Go ahead.
No, but it used to be RICH, but I switched it, because it's, I don't know, I just want to be like my own brand.
Do you feel like there's more star quality behind the X?
Yeah,
okay.
for sure.
Yeah, I'm not insinuating that you were having sex everywhere. I was just saying. This is the public affair. Welcome, all right? Okay, so like I said, you guys, Richie, and so I am saying it right. I'm not tripping. Okay, Richie is a Latin trap artist. What I liked about that is that I don't feel like a lot of people in town are doing that. And I feel like a lot of people in town are just like, singers. And I've had singers and rappers on the show, and we have a lot of really great young talent in town, but I haven't heard anybody doing the type of music that you do. Mm-hmm. Would you consider the type of genre of music that you do Latin trap?
Latin trap, yeah, correct.
Or some of the other infusions that can you talk to us a little bit about your musical style?
Yeah, so I do everything from pop to reggaeton to Latin trap, like you said, R&B.
And can we talk about how you got started in the music scene? Because it sounds like there's a lot of professionalism going on behind the scenes. Yeah.
Well, I've always, freestyle with the boys.
Okay.
I would sing at family parties.
Oh, really?
Write like a song, basically poems. I used to be very romantic. Give a poem to like.
Oh, you were one of those, huh?
Yeah.
Did you say to a guy or a girl?
What?
No, I thought you said a guy. I thought that's what I heard. No, we're not trying to turn. This is not what the show's about. Okay, stop trying to turn it rated R, Richie. Okay. No. Okay. So you I bet you were like really good boyfriend type material on Valentine's Day because you always had to write like. I mean, but where did that start from? I mean, like, was it just something that you were always into, or?
Yeah, my dad, he was a manager for a lot of like Latin groups and like Mexican groups, so I was always around like music, studios, I was always in the tour buses, all that.
Yeah, I got you. Can you name some of the Latin groups? Because the guests, I'm not Mexican, so I don't know, but my audience might know. So what are some of the musical groups?
I don't know if y'all know the song Tao Tao.
Okay.
That's one of the groups my dad was with.
Yeah.
Bronco also.
Right.
They're really big groups over there in Mexico and Latin
so they're
America.
Mexican-based groups then. Okay, so
sure.
I mean, they're not like at the Grammys. Well, let me not take away from him.
Latin Grammys.
At the Latin Grammys. Okay, yes. Premios Nuestros. Okay, yeah. Let me please shut up. I didn't mean to do that. Was so disrespectful. I'm sure your dad's very... Yeah, okay, good. That didn't come off wrong. I just wanted to make sure. No, I really... That's so cool because you kind of got introduced to the music scene by your dad. Yeah. So would you say that played an advantage in you making music and stuff like that? I mean, would you say that he, I guess... assisted you in your musical journey, or would you say that you were pretty rogue?
I wouldn't say like put me at like an advantage or nothing, but it definitely made me want to do that.
Like you were inspired by it. Was it something that you were always wanting to do grow up, or?
Yeah, honestly, I went to a Daddy Yankee concert like in 2008.
He's not that young, guys. Okay, he knows Daddy Yankee.
and that I saw him on stage, I was like, I want to be like him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you said when you were 8.
Yeah.
Okay, so since then, I mean, okay. Yeah. And what was it about, I guess, just like seeing a star like that on stage? I mean,
it was crazy. I mean, it impacted me.
Were you more like, oh, the girls are gonna be all over me, or was just like being the center of attention?
It was never like that. It's just, I don't know, just the way he like flowed on stage and then music.
Just to go back to your dad real quick, when you said that he managed Mexican groups, so we're talking about like the norteñas and shit like that, or
all that.
Okay, so he wasn't really ever involved with an artist that does the type of music that you do now. Is that correct?
No, not exactly.
Okay, got you. Okay, so like I was talking to you about earlier, or telling the guests or the audience earlier, a lot of red wine. I would say that the majority of your music that you release is based on Latin trap music. Can you talk to us a little bit about the inspiration about why you chose that genre of music specifically, or? Yeah, it sounds like the majority of your music is Spanish music, which I really like. That's a plus for me. But can you talk to us a little bit about why you chose that genre?
I mean, I always grew up on reggaeton, Latin trap, and all that. My brother's the one that got me into it, and I don't know. It's just the music I like to listen to, and I feel like I could do best at.
Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, and you know what? It probably wouldn't be a bad thing to kind of like dip your toes into other genres of music.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Which we'll get into later. But you know what? One of the other things that really stuck out about him, you guys, is that I heard you on a song. Shout out, what's the singer's name? You were featured on a song.
Y2K.
Y2 is that his name? Okay, Y2. Is he from here?
Yeah, he's from here. He went to the U actually too. Shout out Y2K.
Oh, shout out to Y2K. Okay, so. The song was good. I have to say, what I liked and what made you stand out to me when I heard that song is because I do feel like on that song, and I'm sure he's a really great artist, so really shout out to Y2K. But I feel like you were featured on the song, and I feel like that your part of the song really stuck out on the whole song. Yeah. And I always feel like that's a really good quality in artists. Like, you know, I don't know if you know who Brandy and Monica are because they're very old R&B singers.
No,
okay, you probably age is showing. But, you know, not Brandy and Monica, excuse me, Keisha Cole and Monica had a song, and Monica outsang Keisha Cole on her own song. And and so that I always feel like that it's like a really good quality in an artist when they're able to kind of outshine the other artist. How do you feel about when things like that are told to you, and I guess in regards to him?
I mean, I don't know.
Because not to take away from his talent, I'm sure he's really good, but I just feel like on that song, I really feel like you outshine him on that song.
I mean, a lot of people tell me that, but I don't know. I still feel like he went crazy on it.
No, for sure. And you know what? And this is what the purpose of this is that you guys are young. You guys are just starting. Like, you just tell me you were 20 years old. He's probably the same age. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think that this is just a learning curve for y'all guys. But I just really feel like when it comes to you specifically in this particular genre of music, I really feel like you've skipped the trainual part. You know, like the training part. Like, I really feel like when like your lyrics are more advanced, like it really sounds like professional. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. Can you talk to me a little bit about some of the artists that have inspired you outside of like Daddy Yankee and stuff like that?
For sure, Drake.
Okay.
I don't know. Bad Bunny also.
Right.
Chris Brown inspired me a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't hear like Chris Brown stuff in your music.
No, not really, no. But that's what I like to listen to.
Yeah. Now,
Giveon coming up, I like him a lot.
Who's that?
Giveon.
Yeah,
he's like more R&B-ish.
Oh, okay, yeah. Why don't I know who that is? I'm sorry. You know, so I guess, you know, you have one music video out right now for Frio, which you're going to perform later, and I'm really excited about because I really want to, like I said, I really wanted to use this show to kind of showcase who you are, and like, this is kind of like, you know, dipping your feet in the water, and you know, when you do become really famous in the future, and you know, I want to say
we're gonna look back at this.
Yeah, we're gonna be like, this was my first professional. Is this kind of like your first interview? You done?
Yeah, it is.
Really?
It is, actually.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, at first I was a little nervous, but I'm kind of like, I don't know, like breaking the shell now, getting more comfortable.
Right. Okay. I guess you were talking about how Chris Brown is one of your inspirations. Do you like to dance and stuff like that too, or?
Yeah, I love to dance. I used to be in a dance crew actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like You Got Served dance crew, or?
15, 16.
Yeah. But you know this movie You Got Served, or am I showing your age?
No.
Oh my God, this is not good. There was a movie called You Got Served back in the day. Like, I feel really old as fuck now. They were groups, dance groups, and they would meet like underground, and you know what I mean, just battle it out. Is it stuff like that, or?
I mean, I love the movie Step Up. I don't know if you watched Step Up, like 1, 2, 3.
With Channing Tatum was on it, wasn't it? Is that one?
He was like in the second one.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. I don't watch Step Up. You know, how do you feel like you do set yourself apart in town? Because, like I was saying earlier, everybody is a rapper. Everybody is, you know, I feel like just a singer, whether it be like ballads and stuff like that. Yeah. But you are doing Latin trap. Do you feel like it's harder to kind of break into the scene here in town with your genre of music?
I mean, it is a little different. Not a lot of people listen to the music I make, but I don't know. I feel like I'm doing pretty good, and more people are starting to get open to different types of music.
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay, got you. Okay, so I definitely want to talk about some of the songs that you have out right now. So we were discussing earlier before we started recording that your first single was called Henny, and I was listening.
Henny,
yes, and I was listening to that song on the way over here.
I actually don't like that song.
Why not?
I would, because it was at one point it was the only song I had recorded, so I would like play it. I probably played it over 1,000 times.
Oh, really? Yeah, so you just played yourself out.
Yeah,
okay, I got you. No, so I can definitely tell, you know, just being like on a critic standpoint, that was like one of your first songs. Because I think that lyrically now and sonically, it doesn't hold a candle to what you're doing now, if that makes sense. Even though Henny is like one of your sexiest songs ever, and I really, really like it. A lot of people like it, actually. I do. It's like, I mean, okay, like I said, lyrically, you could tell it was your first song. You know what I mean? And like I said, you guys are young and everything. But lyrically and sonically, I was just like, okay, this is like really sexual. You know what I mean? Yeah. Can you talk to me about the inspiration of writing Henny?
I mean, I was just messing around on my own. I think it was like, if not the first, the second song I like wrote. So okay. I just kind of wanted like, I don't know, like a song people could dance to and stuff.
Yeah. Can you talk to me about what the process is for you in writing a song?
Yeah. So my process for making music, play a beat, and I don't know, just kind of go.
Do you write over the beat, or do you get sent the beat first and then you write it, or do you write the song first and you're like, ooh, this beat sounds good?
No, I've never wrote a song first and then get the beat. Okay. It's always the other way. So I get the beat and then.
I always wondered what goes on in the songwriter's mind. And just for the record, do you write all your own songs?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, 100%. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, and that's what I'm saying lyrically. I just feel like you have this really good gift, because when I listen to your songs, I honestly feel like I'm listening to something like very like I'm not kidding. I'm not trying to do anything inappropriate. I'm just
you know
what I mean. I'm being really honest, and it sounds really, really good. Like I like the quality of the music and everything. I always wonder what goes on in an artist's head when they are writing and how they're inspired and stuff like that. I guess with Henny, like I said, it's a very sexually charged song in my opinion, and so you must have been very horny when you were writing that song. But when you have a song like Frio out right now, it kind of sounds like it's more. It sounds like more like sad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is some of the songs that you write, are some of them inspired by real life events, or what? How do you go? What's the process like for you writing a song?
Yeah, well, I base my music off of either personal experiences or situations I've heard about. People like tell me, like say one of my friends got broken up with or stuff. He tells me, he vents to me like, "Yo, this happened." Yeah. And then I feed off of that energy and make a song about it.
So you kind of get you kind of write vicariously through another person, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like, you know what? It's kind of like how, I'm sorry, I'm just getting over here. It's kind of like how men will write songs for women. Do you know what I mean? Or how women will write songs for men. Yeah. Like I always how do you put yourself in a position like that where your friend is going through something really traumatic, like a breakup, and you're like, I'm going to write a song about it. Like, how do you put yourself in those shoes without going crazy?
If I was in a movie and I'm a character, I get in the character's mode and I don't know, just go off of that.
Okay, so you kind of just I
get in a certain role, and that's what I go off.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's great. So like you said, you write a lot of your own, all of your own music, and you have about 8 tracks out right now. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so can we talk about some of the songs that you have out right now?
Yeah.
And maybe you could talk to us about the inspiration behind the lyrics. Okay. So like we said, we have Henny out right now. Well, Henny was out. That was kind of like the first song that you released. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Real quick, you said that you wrote a song before that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so why didn't you release it and what it's called? Why?
I feel like that song is trash.
Really?
It wasn't good enough to release.
Really? Is it something? Is it like a bonus track type thing? Or,
I might re-record it later.
What was the song called? Can you give us a little insight about why you didn't? Because surely you're not happy with every single body of work that you create.
Yeah, no.
It's like sometimes you might have to go back in the booth or something like that. Yeah. Can you talk to me about why you chose to trash that first single over Henny? Or
I mean, that song I had made it with one of my friends, so it wasn't like one of my songs.
Yeah.
So then I had to kind of go on my own and make my own song.
Oh, so maybe you felt like the song wasn't, I guess, truly true to who you are.
Yeah.
Okay. So
for my first song, I wanted something that would be remembered like
Henny. Yeah. So we got introduced to you as a sexually charged boy. All right. So I don't.
No, it's not even that sexual.
It's not that sexual, but you're telling women that listen. The
song kind of has a lot of metaphors, so you take it how you want to take it. Yeah.
I took it how I wanted. Let me tell you something. When I heard Henny for the first time, and I always listen to that song. It's Joey Theis, who was on episode 5, and then Henny when I'm really trying to turn up the heat. Yeah. Okay. No, I have to say, not to say that that's who you are, but I think that song, to be introduced to you as, I was introduced to you as a song by the song Protocolo. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. So I was under the impression that was your first single for a long time. Mm-hmm. Can you talk to me a little bit? Some of the people listening to this episode may not speak Spanish. Okay. So we have to help them out a little bit here. Sure. Can you talk to us a little bit about the lyrical inspiration behind Protocolo and creating that song?
Yeah. So Protocolo was me and my boy H. Shout out to him.
Hey H.
Produced by H. We was in the studio and he was playing that beat, and I don't know what I was going through at that time, but it was kind of I was tired of all the monotone, all those I don't know, regular things people do on dates.
Okay, got you.
So I was kind of on them let's get out the protocol and do something different.
So Protocolo in English, for anybody who doesn't know, is protocol. Okay, so the song lyrically is about you and said chick not doing anything in the ordinary in the day. Because I have to say, when I was introduced to Protocolo, that was where Jared, the guy who introduced me to your music, told me that you sounded like Bad Bunny, and I don't get the Bad Bunny comparisons.
Not at all.
How do you feel about when people compare us to somebody like that? I mean, surely it's an honor because
I'm honored because he's one of my favorite artists, but there's nothing we can compare. Like musically, it's whole different.
I do, and I have to say, I do think you have your own kind of style, which really I liked about how you separated from other people. So you write Protocolo, okay, and then you choose to release it, and like you said, lyrically, the song is about you and another girl, I guess, falling out. Was it about anybody specific, or were you putting yourself in somebody's shoes?
It was like going on in my life, and I didn't write that song off for nobody else.
Oh, okay.
Nobody specific. It was just like combination of
do you have to go through anything traumatic as a songwriter to write songs, or like I mean are you able to just kind of create scenarios in your head and write a song?
I can, but it does help to go through like a certain situation.
Yeah. Okay, I got you.
I've never been broken like my heart been broken and nothing like that. But
oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, do you know what, with you being in the music scene now, have you had an opportunity, I guess, to perform live and stuff like that yet?
Not just yet. Okay. In front of my family, but
no, that doesn't count.
In front of a crowd.
Yeah, quinceañeras don't count. Okay. Well, yes, they do. They can. Yeah.
They kind of do.
Yeah.
No.
So, I mean, are you working with a team right now, Richie, that's kind of going to get you on? I mean, because there's lots of events that we could probably get you involved in. You know, now you're on the public affair. So, and you know, my producer, Mike Hamilton, has events here 24/7. Like I feel like it's like every weekend, right? You have an event, and so you know, I feel like for you, especially being at your 20, you're going to be 21 next month. I would really like for you to take this opportunity because you are very talented. I have to say, and I would really like for you to take this opportunity to find the right team. And you're going to go through the people that don't have your best interest at heart. I told Splash the same thing. There's going to be people that ride for you and people that ride on you. You know what I mean? Yeah, you should really find a team that's really invested in, I guess, like, putting you out there. Have you started that process at all? Or?
I don't know. I have a lot of trust issues.
Really?
Yeah.
So do you want to do everything by yourself, or?
At this moment, yeah, I do everything with myself.
Where did the trust issues come from? What's going on there?
No, I mean, I just had a lot of like fake friends, like,
Yeah.
And I kind of just...
fake friends, nothing. You're 20. Okay. You're just getting started.
Already.
Did you go to college after high school?
Yeah, I'm going to college right now.
Oh, you're going to college right now?
For music, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got to see. I didn't know that. All right.
Yeah.
So when you say for music, I mean, do you want to be like a music teacher? Are you trying to make this like a full-time gig?
Kind of like, right now I'm going for like vocal performance, but also like audio engineering.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Speaking of which, on a lot of your songs, I definitely feel like I don't know how to say it. Like he's not like, you're not like a ballad singer to me. Like you can't sing like, I don't know, some Frankie J song. You know what I mean? Yeah. But the tone of your voice is very like low tone, and it sounds like you're sing rapping. Can you describe to me what your type of like I guess sound is, so to speak?
I would say like a melodic rap.
Okay. Yeah, that's perfect.
Because I rap, but I can also like extend some notes and stuff. Like,
okay. Yeah, I got you. And like I said, you guys, he is going to sing his new song Frio later on in the show. And I'm really excited for you guys to see, because it's going to be a really great opportunity for you to showcase. And plus the video's out now. Frio, I'm jumping around here, but Frio has generated almost over 8,000 views. Yeah. How do you feel about something like that?
I'm grateful for everybody tuning in and stuff.
Okay.
I mean, I looked at a picture how like 8,000 people would look in front of me. That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people. Yeah, I get excited when 200 people watch this show. You know what I'm saying? Like we try to act like numbers aren't everything, but when you really think about it, somebody clicked on your video 8,000 times.
Yeah, that's
or
crazy.
8,000 different people clicked on your video. You know what I mean? Can you talk to me? Frio's your new song right now. Okay, can you talk to me a little bit about the writing process for that and what that song means and stuff like that?
Yeah, so at that, I was kind of going off of being done wrong, but also like, I hope everything goes well for you type thing.
When you say done wrong, there was a situation?
Yeah, like a female did me wrong, but I kind of like still like her, so like I hope you're doing good too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we're not shading her?
No. Like I say there like, you did me wrong, but it is what it is. I hope you still do good.
You know what's so great is that I bet the girl, does she know that the song was written about her?
I don't think so, no.
You told her, shut up. Yes, you did.
Yeah, no, because I like took her off my social, so I don't.
Oh, shit. Okay. You know what? I always wanted a song written about me. You know what I mean? All I get is like death threats and getting beat up and shit.
Snap.
Yeah, not death threats, but people want to fuck me up, and I don't understand why I'm like cuddly. Okay, so going back to the music. So Frio's your new single out right now.
Yeah.
You mentioned it's about the girl, whatever. You guys shot the video in Cameron Park. Now, who shot your video for you?
My boy Jordan Caldwell.
Oh, shout out to Jordan.
Shout out to
okay,
Jordan.
Yeah, my producer. You guys were speaking earlier, and it sounds like he knows him too. Yeah, so I would love the opportunity to sit down with him.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So is he somebody that you kind of just met going along, or did you say, hey, can you shoot me a music video? What's that process?
So actually, he was an artist at first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I met him through another friend, one of my coworkers. He introduced me to him.
Yeah.
And I don't know, just
kind of hit it off.
I don't know how it happened. I couldn't tell you.
Next thing you know, you were at Cameron Park.
Yes, like that.
Okay, it's just so cute because I was talking to my barber about this earlier. So the song is called Frio, and then you're at Cameron Park and it's 100 degrees outside.
The concept of it is outside, like I might look happy, but inside my heart is cold. So that's where Frio comes from. Like my heart is Frio.
Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah. Okay, now I get it because I was like, I wonder why he chose the park. That's really great. Okay, yeah. So Frio's out right now. Congratulations to over 8,000 views on YouTube. I'm really happy for you. I definitely want to talk about another song that you have out called Vibes, which I really like. Vibes to me is very like kind of like Caribbean-esque, which I really dig. You know what I mean? Like very, it's very like I'm going to the beach. You know what I mean? Can you talk to me about Vibes?
Yeah, so writing that song, I kind of wanted to write about having fun. You know, a song people could like chill to,
just like a fun little here it is. And for sure. I could see me and my posse in convertible or something in California jamming to Vibes. I really like that song a lot. Like we were talking about earlier, the majority of the music that you record is in Spanish. Is singing in English? Henny is a little bit in English, I would say. I would say that's your more English driven song. Do you find it harder to sing a song in English versus Spanish, or?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
My next single actually is I do some English songs, so yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, is it? You say it's an English song, so are we talking about like a pop song? Is it a dance song?
It's an R&B song.
And you can't tell us when it's gonna be out.
Not yet.
When creating music, Richie, why does it take so long for an artist to release music?
It's all in the marketing side.
Okay.
Because if I could, I'd drop a song every week.
Right.
Really.
So why? But like, I mean, when you say it's in the marketing side, I mean, is it like it's better to release a song like on Christmas, or what I mean?
No. I mean, there has to be like steps to like do your YouTube ads, like Instagram ads, Facebook. So all that takes time,
right?
And around a month is a good time to get people to hear your music.
Okay, I got you. All right. So you know what song also grew up? Like I said, we have about 8 singles out on YouTube. Not YouTube, excuse me. You're on Apple Music, Spotify, basically anywhere you can listen to music. All platforms. Okay. So another song that I just I had it downloaded, but it just kind of started growing on me was Entera.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, like you forgot that song?
Yeah.
Can you talk to me about Entera? I mean, like I have to say I really like the sonically it sounds really good. It sounds very upbeat. Yeah. Can you talk to me a little about Entera?
Yeah, it's an upbeat song made for I don't know, girls twerk.
Really? It definitely sounds like a club driven anthem for sure.
I can't wait to sing that one too.
Yeah, no, you know what? I will say with 8 singles, I think you only have you have a visualizer out for Vibes. Correct. And then you have the music video for Frio out.
For Frio, and then I have the video with me and Y2K.
Oh yeah, that song that you were featured on. So when you have to create a music video for your songs, is there like a particular song? Like, why choose one particular song over another? Why not make a music video for everything? I've always wondered that about artists.
I mean, it's expensive.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's expensive.
Oh, so you're saying that Jordan charged you a lot of money? We don't discuss that, do we?
But for that, I want the song I like the most to be like viewed. And
so you choose Frio.
Frio, it's basically my favorite song right now.
Yeah, I have to say, like it sounds like your music evolved lyrically and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, do you think that it's hard, like when a song does that good, especially on something like YouTube, and a lot of people may not know who you are? Do you think it's like there's pressure to top that?
Yes and no. I mean, there is pressure because to surpass 8K views, but at the same time, it's motivation for me to just make better music and stuff.
I want to ask you, are you inspired? Like I said, there's probably not a lot of artists in town that do the type of music that you're doing, but would you say that there's a good music scene here? Yeah. Would you say that there's any local artists that you might want to collaborate that you're inspired by or anything?
Yeah, I mean, Jermaine is one of my homies, which he makes music as well.
Oh, okay.
Roma the Moon is a good artist.
Yeah.
That I got a song coming with.
Oh, okay.
I would make another song with Y2K if it comes to that. And then other bigger artists like Waco Tron, which I like a lot.
You know what? I never met Waco Tron in person, but we got to talk on Messenger. He's really nice.
He's a dope artist.
And he's doing really good. Yeah. Have you ever met him?
No, I never.
Maybe you should reach out to him. Wouldn't that be cool? Because a lot of artists are doing that right now, where it's like English-Spanish crossover. You know what I mean? It would be something different. You might be able to make it happen. Are there any other genres that you're willing to tap into outside of the Latin trap scene?
Yeah, I mean, I'm open to anything, really. I might pop out with a bachata song.
You should. Like, what's taking so long? Why are you not doing that?
I don't know.
Yeah, and
I'll get into that.
You know what? And can we? Did you say you don't want to get into that?
No, I do.
Oh, you do want to get into that? Okay. Like, you know, when can we? Is there any time that we can expect like an album from you or a mixtape? I mean, because you got 8 singles out. Yeah. Why not compile that into an album? What's the process of making an album?
No, I'm just waiting to have a bigger audience.
Okay.
And I know it's gonna come in time, and when a lot of people come, they're gonna get the album.
So you're just waiting for, I guess, for more of like, more exposure. Well, I really hope that, I'm being on this podcast. I really hope that can help you, kind of gain some more followers. Like I said, I know that you're very young. A lot of people are probably like, who is this kid? But once they hear your song, they're really going to be like, okay, I hope a lot of people are like, he's really good, because I wouldn't have invited you on The Public Affair if you weren't good. So I guess as far as comparisons go, Richie, before we wrap up and you sing for us, how do you feel about being compared to, I guess, other things or other people?
Yeah, so when people compare me to other artists, I mean, I'm honored because they're dope artists.
Well, especially when you're being compared to somebody like Bad Bunny or Daddy Yankee. Somebody like Daddy Yankee, who has been out since I was, you probably weren't even born. Because you're so much younger than me. It's crazy. I feel old as hell now. But, to be compared to like legends like that, I feel like it does have to be quite an honor. Do you have an issue with, I guess, competition? Do you hate when people pit you against other people?
No, I mean, I respect everybody's grind, everybody's talent. So
and shout out to Y2K. I don't want him to think that I was saying that he was a trash artist. I was saying that I'm sure he's really great. Like, but I'm just thinking that one song, I do have to say you outshined him on that song. But you know what? I'm excited to see what else he's got going on as well. And like I said, you guys are younger. You guys are just starting. You know what I mean? This is a pivotal moment for you guys. Is this something that you want to do long term, or what are your goals, Richie?
Long term, I want to be the best in the world.
For sure. Okay. And what are we going to do to make that happen?
Keep grinding. Keep posting, delivering good music. And hopefully the right opportunities come my way.
Yeah, for sure. Well, you know what? It's like I said, you're very young, and you're going to go through. I mean, you're 20. You're going to go through the girlfriend issues. You're going to go through the people that you can't trust and stuff like that. But I don't want that to cloud your future. Do you know what I mean? I don't want that to cloud what you got going on.
I don't let stuff like that get to me.
No, and you shouldn't. Or you know what? If it does, channel it into your music, because you said that you're very inspired by what everybody else has going on in their life. But use those types of experience to kind of do your thing.
I'm gonna get my heart broken up so I can write that song.
Oh, really?
No.
You know what? So I guess in your personal time, can we get to know a little bit about you personally? Like, what do you like to do when you're not creating music, or are you just creating music?
When I'm not making music, I love being with my family, with my loved ones. I love going to the gym.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say you do. Yeah, he's a very nice gym bod. I will say, no homo.
Oh, thank you.
No, you do. Yeah, it's really working out. I'm trying to get there, but the wine. So
But I mean, I love going to parties too.
Okay. You're still young.
Playing soccer with the boys. Yeah.
How do you find, Richie, real quick, how do you find time to, I guess, you're still young. When I was 20, I wasn't partying just yet, but when I was 21, I was in my slutty party days. And so how do you find time to, I guess, like, this is a really hard business to get into from what I understand. And so how do you find time to, I guess, like, focus on that, but then still live the life of a regular 20-year-old guy or 21? You're gonna be 21 soon, so
I mean, I really don't go out a lot. I'm obsessed with music. So
really?
I stay in a lot of the time.
So this is all you right here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I do go to parties every now and then, have to distract a little bit.
Yeah.
And especially when I get to do shows, that's where I have fun too. So.
Well, you know what? Again, I hope that being on this show really helps inspire you. I really, like I said earlier, I wanted the audience that watches this show to really, see who you are and what we have coming up. You're very young. I have very high hopes for you in the future. You're going to sing for us, and I'm really excited because I love this song. And I guess what's next for you is just the #1 spot.
Yeah.
And hopefully
I'm coming for that.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Richie, thank you so much for coming on to the Public Affair. How did you feel about being here?
I was a little nervous at first, but I feel more comfortable now.
Nah, you did good. You know what? This is the first of many interviews, okay? Yeah. And just like I said, the only advice that I can give you, I have no part of the music scene, but I am older than you. The only advice that I can give you to you, Richie, is stay focused, grind harder, and keep releasing great music for us, okay?
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, for sure. And where can we follow you, I guess, like on where can we find your music? Where can we follow you on Instagram?
So Instagram is Richie, RXCHY.
Okay.
And two underscores. Yeah. And then on there you'll find my links. And then on there you'll find my link to all my platforms, videos.
Yeah, and all your music. Well, I'm really excited for you for the future. Thank you again for coming on to the Public Affair and gracing us with your presence. Before we go, we're definitely going to get a performance of you, Frio, singing in the booth that my producer is setting up right now. You're the best. Before we leave, I definitely want to thank you guys again for watching this episode of the Public Affair. Best of luck to you in your future endeavors, and I hope that we get to see more of you. And I'm sure that we will. So I'm really excited to see what your future looks like.
We're going to look back at this interview in a year or two.
Yeah, okay. We're going to be like, damn, remember when we did that interview? Okay, to everybody who supported and watched this episode, thank you guys again so much. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe this episode. Yes, before we go, I definitely want to give a shout out to a few more of our sponsors of the Public Affair. Of course, the Fat Boy Michelada en Botana with my boy Junior Banda. He provides the best Michelada en Botana plates for yourself or for a party. He's locally operated, so make sure you get the best and not the rest, darling. He also has a really wide array of items and different items on his menu, so make sure you guys check out Fat Boy Michelada y Botana on Facebook, so that way you guys can see everything that he's offering. Make sure you get the best and not the rest, like I said before. Vet Junior, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode. And of course, the Soko Soccer Academy, my boy Dominic Gutierrez and Ariana Gutierrez. They're located on Franklin Drive. They offer team, small group, and individual skill training. They also have open play on Friday nights, and they specialize in soccer training as well and fitness training with Dominic Gutierrez and Isaac and London Carrillo. Thank you guys again so much for watching this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, when you're not watching The Public Affair, catch me on Power 108 weekdays from 1 to 3 p.m. if you're in the Waco area. Thank you guys again for all your love and support. Before we go, Richie is going to sing Frio for us in our vocal booth, and I'm really, really excited. And you guys are going to love this song. Keep your eye out for Richie. And don't forget, darling, to always keep it between us.
Bitch. Afuera está caliente, ya salió el sol, pero adentro de mí está frío mi corazón. Y tú no fallaste. Cuando tú te fuiste, dijiste que no iba a poder olvidarte. Y no te has equivocado, porque no dejo de pensar en ti. Hey, ya no sé mucho de ti ni cómo te ha ido. No sé por qué yo sigo teniendo pensamiento de ti. Ey, en Insta te di por mar y aunque ni te sigo, espero que tú estés feliz. Yo nunca te voy a desear el mal. Tú fuiste mi Anita y yo tu Lunay. Te admito que me faltas en mi cama. Espero que a ti no te falte nada. Como un boomerang, haces algo y te regresa. Si yo te di todo y me quedé en la pobreza. Mentira, mentira, que te olvidaría. Con alguien más pienso cuando te lo hacía. Si pudiera regresar todo arreglaría, pero en problemas no existe la armonía. Se real G, en verdad si me jodí. I'ma spend some time on me. Get a couple racks on me, porque soy real G. En verdad si me jodí. I'ma spend some time on me. Get a couple racks on me, bitch.
This has been a Rogue Media podcast.